San Diego is detonating its own blueprint. $6.4 billion in construction, a terminal that looks like a museum, a resort rising from a forgotten wasteland, and a border crossing built with AI. These aren't upgrades, they're a reinvention. Today, on Structures Unchained, we dive into 3 megaprojects that are turning America's gateway city into its prototype. There's something poetic about an airport's evolution mirroring a city's growth. San Diego International Airport, once a humble landing strip, now serves over 25 million passengers a year. But for decades, its Terminal 1 remained an aging relic. Built in the 1960s, the facility was overcrowded, outdated, and incapable of matching the energy of the region it represented. That all changed in September 2025. The city cut the ribbon on Phase 1 of a $3.8 billion replacement project, a shimmering coastal gateway that instantly reset expectations. The new terminal stretches wide and light, with floor-to-ceiling glass, natural wood, and soaring ceilings that let the ocean air and sunlight pour in. 19 new gates now serve domestic passengers, with room to grow to 30 by 2028. The space is nearly 3 times larger than the previous structure, and its upgraded amenities are something straight out of a design magazine. 30 new restaurants and shops, immersive public art, LEED Gold standards, and even smart energy systems. But the most radical change? Passenger flow. Separate arrival and departure levels now allow smoother traffic. New security lanes are optimized for speed. Baggage systems hum underground with automated precision. It's no longer a bottleneck. It's a beacon of motion. It used to feel like we were flying out of a garage, says Karen Mendoza, a nurse who commutes monthly to visit family. Now it's like stepping into the future, but with TSA lines. Not everyone is completely sold. Community groups have expressed concern over coastal habitat disruption, increased rideshare congestion, and air quality during the years of construction. Yes, it's beautiful, says local planner Dev Patel, but every piece of infrastructure has a shadow. This is no ordinary airport upgrade. It's a repositioning, a bet that San Diego's future lies at the intersection of tourism, tech, and transit. Funded through airline partnerships and passenger facility charges, Terminal 1 isn't just a public good, it's a model for airports nationwide. And in the age of airport cities and post-pandemic travel surges, San Diego is planting its flag. Phase 2 is now underway. By 2028, the terminal will be complete, handling over 19 million passengers annually. From the security architecture to the Pacific-facing facade, this terminal isn't just modern, it's timeless. And when travelers step off a flight and into San Diego's sun-drenched terminal, they'll experience more than efficiency. They'll feel welcomed by a city that finally mirrors its ambition. From empty to epic, San Diego isn't just looking inward, it's expanding outward. And nowhere is that more evident than Chula Vista. For decades, the city's 535-acre waterfront was a forgotten patch of industrial waste and vacant lots. Now, it's home to the largest new resort on the West Coast. In May 2025, the first cornerstone of the Chula Vista Bayfront redevelopment opened its doors. The $1.3 billion Gaylord Pacific Resort and Convention Center. Operated by Marriott's Gaylord brand, the resort boasts 1,600 luxury rooms, 12 restaurants and bars, a 4.3-acre resort-style pool, and water park, one of the region's largest indoor convention halls. It's more than a hotel, it's an economic engine. Expected to draw 300,000 visitors annually, the resort is already catalyzing investment and foot traffic across the South Bay. But it's just one piece of a much grander puzzle. The Chula Vista Bayfront Master Plan envisions over 200 acres of new parks and trails, a revitalized marina, mixed-use development from condos to cafes, restored wetlands and ecological zones to protect the coastal environment. It's a rare project that balances urban density with natural stewardship, creating a destination that feels both engineered and organic. Still, not everyone sees a paradise in the making. This isn't just a resort, it's a wedge, says Maria Villalobos, a longtime South Bay resident. We've seen this before. First the hotels, then the hikes. Critics warn that without strong housing protections, The waterfront's revitalization could price out locals and erase the neighborhood character. Rumors have also swirled around land acquisition. While no official misconduct has been confirmed, some claim early access to rezoning plans gave developers an unfair edge. The city denies any impropriety, but the tension has surfaced in fiery community meetings and online forums. For decades, South Bay residents looked at this empty land and asked, when? The answer is now. With full build-out expected by 2030, the Bayfront is evolving into a town center for southern San Diego, a vibrant coastal jewel with skyline-defining architecture, cultural venues, and year-round activation. More than just real estate, it's reclamation, and it's a signal that Chula Vista, long overshadowed by downtown, is stepping boldly into the spotlight. Engineering the border of the future. Finally, we head to the border. Not the one on the map, but the one being engineered in real time. Few places symbolize San Diego's identity quite like Otay Mesa, a bustling binational corridor where $50 billion in trade passes through each year. But decades-old crossings have long buckled under demand, plagued by wait times, bottlenecks, and outdated tech. Enter the Otay Mesa East Port of Entry, a $1.3 billion megaproject that promises to cut wait times from 2 hours to 20 minutes and redefine what a border crossing can be. The numbers are staggering. 16 new vehicle lanes for commercial and passenger traffic, a dedicated State Route 11 toll connector, bi-national coordination between US and Mexico, AI-powered inspection, and real-time lane management. Construction is now in full swing, with completion targeted for late 2026. Once operational, the port will act like a pressure valve, relieving stress from nearby crossings and unlocking billions in binational commerce. But even ports of the future come with baggage. Sure, AI-powered customs sounds cool, until you realize someone's profiting off every scan of your license plate, says Edgar Lopez, a cross-border trade attorney. The real winners here? Private contractors in the security tech industry. Some truckers worry that lane automation will privilege larger shipping conglomerates over independent operators. Mexican officials have also raised concerns about data asymmetry, that one side may hold all the info, while the other gets stonewalled. In a time when border politics are more contentious than ever, San Diego is doing something different. It's building infrastructure that reflects possibility, not division. And in doing so, it's amplifying its role as America's front door to Latin America. Each project tells a different story, but together they echo a larger truth. San Diego is unchaining itself, no longer content to live in the shadow of LA, or serve as a military town or beach destination alone. San Diego is building structures that don't just move people, they move politics, pressure points, and power. This is Structures Unchained. Subscribe and join us next week for more deep dives.